Hello lovelies, welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name's Freedom. Thank you for joining me. Today's episode is about how you know when you need to leave your relationship. Just 1 second, darling. I've got notes. So, how to know when you should leave your relationship is the exact title. Just quickly, it's hard to see the frame when you're in the picture. Pretty sure that's a saying or something I've just made up. But what it essentially means is, when you are in the picture, when you are involved in the situation, sometimes it's hard to see it clearly. So when you're talking about, should I stay, should I go now? One of the things that I would suggest that you do is take yourself out of the situation. Let's just imagine that the situation that you're in is not you. It's a good friend of yours, or it's your daughter, or someone that you care about, or just another woman. Let's have a look at the relationship objectively. Let's have a look at what's going on without all the emotions involved. So when you kind of step back and have an objective look, it's a lot easier to see what's going on and probably a lot clearer in your mind to make a decision. So the first thing I would suggest also is that narcissists, his actions speak louder than words. Narcissists know exactly what to tell you. They know how to future fake you. They know what you care about, what's important to you, what you want to hear. They know your damage, your wounding. They know exactly the person you're looking for. They know all of that, which is why, once again, you have to refocus yourself on not what they're saying, but what they're doing. Not what they're promising they're going to do and talking about doing. Not that. What are they actually doing? So often you'll find that what the narcissist says and does are in opposition to each other, direct contradictions of each other. So for example, the narcissist will say, they'll talk about men who abuse women. This is a great one actually, because it creates confusion in the mind. So let's just say they're abusive, but they never lay a hand on you. And so they say, proudly, I've never hit a woman in my life. I would never do that. And they talk about, women bashers and, men who beat women and how weak they are, etc., etc., which sounds great. It sounds all so good. And you find yourself kind of going along with their construct, their false construct, and saying, he never hits men, he hates men that bash women. And yet he's so abusive. So this is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Step back and actually have a look at the actions. What is it that they're doing? Not what they're saying they're doing or saying they don't do, but what are they actually doing? Do they lie to you? Do they cheat on you? Are they abusive? These are deal breakers, people. If someone is physically abusive to you, if someone is verbally abusive to you, it's still abuse. It doesn't matter, if it's one or the other. It's abuse. If you saw your daughter in a relationship with someone who treats her that way, you would be horrified as a mother. You need to have the same care, compassion and concern for yourself as you would for your own child. So step back from this false construct, step back from what they're saying they are, and have a look at who they really are. And ask yourself these two questions. 1, if I stayed and nothing changes, and it's just like this forever, am I okay with that? Can I live with this as my forever, the way it is right now? Not how he's promising it's going to be when we have a bigger house, new car, better job. No future faking, just as it is right now. Can you live with that? And the second question is, if there was a magic button that you could press that would make him and every memory of him be deleted from your mind, you'd never miss him, you'd never long for him, never, yearn or mourn, nothing, just one button, press, gone. Would you press it? Would you press that button? And if you say, yeah, I would press that button, what I would say is you're probably more concerned about the repercussions of the breakup, the ramifications, is he going to try and make life hard for you? You're probably too scared to leave him. This is the stuff you need to know. You need to know why you're there. You need to know why you're thinking about leaving, because people who are happy in relationships, they don't think about leaving. They don't click on videos, about leaving. So understand why you are in the situation you're in. Figure out, what it is that you actually want and what you need to do. And maybe just that change in perspective, will help clarify to you that it is time to leave. Because as I said, leaving is never easy. Like even leaving a normal, healthy relationship isn't easy. But leaving a narcissist is so much harder because they know exactly what to say and what to do and when to do it to keep us in line, essentially, to keep us on the hook, to keep us thinking that, no, tomorrow will be a better day. There's always a reason for their bad behaviour. There's always an excuse. There's always justification. And tomorrow will always be a better day. Which, that's great. It sounds great, doesn't it? It does sound great. But the reality is, it's just future faking. It's never going to be a better day with the narcissist. Today is as good as it's ever going to get, right? It's never going to get any easier to leave them, and it's only going to get harder. So the longer you stay, the harder it gets. Okay, 10 years down the track, it's going to be so much harder. Don't waste that time because there is no happy outcomes with these narcissists. They're just not. You can spend years of your life. Absolutely. You can spend decades. You can spend your whole life trying to fix things, trying to love them enough. It's not possible. You can't fill a bucket that's got a hole in it. It's just impossible. All right, lovelies. Thank you for watching. And if anyone wants a one-on-one consult with me, the link will be in the description box. It's time to get narc free, darlings. Get narc free and stay narc free. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.